going on, people? Welcome to the Gun Shop. Well, this is hot off the press. Just came down the wire, and I actually just put out the video this morning saying, hey, you know, we're supposed to be getting the court ruling on the violent video games for minors coming out very soon. Well, it's finally come out, and it was a unanimous decision, a 7-2, the Supreme Court in California, that minors can play the buy violent video games. Now, the overall impact, really, I mean, we have these laws already in state, or enacted or whatever, up here in Canada, and it does nothing. It does nothing. Anyone and everyone still has it. Even little kids still play them, still buy them, parents buy them, whatever. It's up to the parents to implement this anyway. Even if it went through, parents would still be able to buy them, and they would, because they evidently don't care if their little kids are playing these violent video games. You mean the odd parent is raging and complaining, which is kind of propagating this type of thing. But why don't those parents actually be parents and watch what their kids are doing? They're in their home playing the video game. If you don't have the time to take a look to see what your son or daughter is playing and say, you know what, maybe that's not appropriate. You know what I mean? You have time to protest and time to whine and complain to your politicians about the violent video games, but you don't have time to see what your own son or daughter's playing to see whether maybe it's appropriate or not. I mean, start being a parent and leave the rest of us alone. Stop wasting the court's money. You know what I mean? Stop wasting taxpayers' money. Taxes are going to these courts to make these decisions when really you could just be actually a half-decent parent and see what your kids are playing. I mean, it's ridiculous. Nonetheless, thank goodness, unanimous decision. All kids now can enjoy cutting the heads off of cartoon and video game pixelated characters. Thank goodness. Violence for everyone. Anyway, whether you support it or not, it's irrelevant. The decision's in. There's no penalties for any minors buying violent video games, and it would have had ramifications too. I mean, the people that were concerned were like movie makers and other parts of media that weren't yet affected by this. So it seems now that everyone can be rest assured. You know, minors and kids can shoot anyone that they want as long as it's on a video game. Doesn't matter how realistic it is, it's all good times. I mean, me as a parent, I restrict my kids from, you know, my eldest, I'm starting to let him play some Call of Duty, which even I feel a little bit bad about that, but my youngest, I don't do that. Because what I do, I act like a parent and I watch what they're playing and I say, no, you're not going to play that, until I feel as a parent that they can actually play it. So, you know what I mean? Who cares? I'm glad that this has actually happened. It's kind of like a wake-up call for all those dumbass parents that all they do is waste everyone's taxes and goes to court for stuff like that. And Arnold Schwarzenegger, stop wasting everyone's money. You know what I mean? Welcome to the U.S. That's great that you're governor, and that's great that people really like you and everything like that. Stop wasting the money. No one cares other than the 5 friggin' crazy lunatic mothers that you're defending there. Anyway, that's it. Leave your comments below, rate the video, and remember, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and remember to always get a headshot. Aim for the head, little kids. If you're trying to play a game, you want the head to explode and blood go everywhere. It's a great world we live in. Peace.